May 12th is upon us. Hi, Paris and Georgetown. Hi, everyone. How are you? I am happy to be here sipping 1111 in Arkansas. That sounds good. Hi, Michelle in Southern California. Hi, Bonnie. It's the flower moon. So I dressed like a flower. I think the dress is actually backwards, but I threw it on really fast. Hi. Hi. Sherry's having 444. Nicole in Baltimore. Hi, Loretta in Warren, Michigan. Christine is sipping Queen of Ukraine. Melanie's happy to be here. It's your birthday week. Happy birthday, Melanie. Hi, Amanda. Having Goddess of Earl Grey in North Carolina. Um, let's see. Sipping Lotus Mine in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Interesting and cool. Terry's having a Moringa Moon. Elena's sipping 1111 as well. It's become her favorite. That's great. Sipping the Moon in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Jenny, that's where my husband's family's from there. Serafina's sipping Bali Bliss. And hi, Lanny. Good to see you again. 1111 in Colorado, Gabriella says. Thank you. Sylvia, 444 in Frederick, Maryland. Anjali had a carrot cake tea earlier, so fun. Mercedes is sipping Crown's Chakra. Lucia is drinking the moon in DC. Aquamarine Dream in Phoenix, April's sipping. Jessica's in Michigan enjoying Queen of Ukraine, just got in the mail about an hour ago. Wonderful. Kelly Harbin is having Venus, and Pink Pixie in North Florida, Nancy's having. What a great mix of teas and products and people, and what an incredible tea circle. We are streaming live on social media, so I want to say hello to my Tea Circle that is streaming live on Instagram and Meta and YouTube, and I don't know if there's any others, but hi, hi, hi. So welcome to Magic Monday. Why do we do Magic Monday? We've been doing this now for almost 5 years. And Magic Monday is a reminder for us to take time for ourselves, for consciousness, for presence, for community, and for all the things we value, namely having tea mindfully and caring for ourselves as well as each other and the planet, and simply having a moment of reprieve, relief, and rejuvenation in a setting that is one of our own making. So we can create our own set, we can create an altar, we can create just something that stops time so that we can find our own magic hour, right? Magic hour is like the hour of power. It's the time for us to settle in, for us to be conscious, for us to take a breath, for us to be reminded that life is going to continue moving quickly. It's going to continue moving continuously. Nothing's going to stop it, but we can stop ourselves, and we can soothe ourselves, and we can relax, and we can be part of consciousness and rest. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to, like we do every Magic Monday, although last week I was in the tea salon. So if any of you want a tour of the Ojai flagship tea salon, you can look at last week's video. And we are in my tea room here at my office, and I'm going to be sipping a flower tea for the flower moon. And the significance of the full flower moon, which is what we're having, is for growth, creativity, sensuality, just like the flowers bursting open this time of year. April showers bring May flowers. It's a powerful time to manifest and to set intentions, especially as they relate to relationships, love, and Venus ruled energy. It is all about self-expression, our artistic sides, our sensuality, our ability to create beauty around us. And it's also a time for healing. And so I invite you to pull in anything that is sort of wanting to be paid attention to, wanting to be held and healed. And so you can take that part of you and hold it tonight. So this moon also supports nurturing, everything that you've planted year to date. So what have you been planting? Have you been planting growth, mindedness? Have you been planting connection? Have you been planting love? Have you been planting uh, productivity? Have you been planting, it's really time for you to look at, we're 5 months into the year. What have you been planting and how do you want that to bloom for the rest of the year? And goals, ideas, any emotional shifts you want to be having. And it's time for us also to think about the long days of summer, to be intentional as we move toward summer solstice, the longest day of the year. How would we like to grow into that? How would we like to spend our summers? Do we want to spend our summers reading, creating, lounging in the sun? Do we want to spend our summers connecting with people, socializing, sparkling? Or do we want to spend the summer working on projects or maybe fixing things in our home? Or let's just think about what we want to invoke and create for the summer season that we're going to be moving into here pretty soon. Energetically, this moon supports nurturing the things you've planted, the goals and emotional shifts. And also in tradition, the name comes from full moons were named to reflect nature's rhythms. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling more hopeful. I'm feeling more optimistic. I'm feeling more sunny. I'm feeling that the flowers are in bloom and that it's possible for us to see what's blooming around us for a more positive outlook on life. And the flower moon marks the time when wildflowers are at their peak. So I don't know if you are having a lot of wildflowers, but Ojai is in bloom and it's so beautiful. It's a time of color, fertility, life force coming through. And these are the themes that Ashley sent over right before. One is to bloom where you're planted. I love that. Let's step into our full selves this summer. Let's think about where we can bloom, what kind of positivity, love, and energy we can share. And then themes also are to release perfectionism, allowing yourself to be beautifully imperfect like wildflowers, and celebrate your senses. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. I brought in some flowers in the background. Those are orchids, my favorite, and I have some Egyptian blue lotus also. And tonight I'm going to be drinking the Perfumes of Provence. This is a gorgeous white tea with silver needle white tea and flowers. This is all flower tea. So this is, you can see this is all flowers. There's jasmine and roses and chrysanthemum and calendula and chamomile and just about everything you could wish for. And then I'm also going to, I'm going to be using my tea ceremony setup. That's all hand painted flowers and blooms from Japan. So this is the type of way you can align yourself to the themes of nature and the seasons. And the stress is going to be very hard to sit cross-legged for. And so you can seasonally choose your teas. I created an altar of Egyptian blue lotus and crystals that were given to me in Egypt on our trip in March, April. I'm going to steep the Perfumes of Provence and set it here next to my electric Buddha. I'm going to pour my tea, and as I pour my tea, I'm going to invite you to simply relax, to become one with your breath. Let's slow down and notice our thoughts. Let's slow down and notice our breathing pattern. Candle here burning. Let's just slow down and relax into this moment in time and space. Taking deep breath into the belly, finding the place where the breath fills the body, nurturing the cells with oxygen, expansion, Now take another deep breath, and as you breathe in, I invite you to fill the heart channel, fill the heart, the solar plexus, and fill the lungs up to the shoulders. And exhale. As you're exhaling, allow yourself to shrink and to feel what it feels like to be small. What does it feel like to bring your energy internally? Let's feel what it feels like to protect ourselves, to close in, to become minute. The seed, the kernel. And now take a big breath and feel what it feels like to expand. Expanding your heart, expanding your breath, expanding your energy, expanding your mind, expanding your energy field, blooming where you are. And feel what it feels like to control your energy and shrink it, becoming virtually invisible, protective, small. And then feel what it feels like to expand your energy, to bloom, to be open, to be expansive, to be positive, to bring in possibility. And with every breath, we have a choice to do this. We can become a victim. We can close off our light. We can choose to shrink. Sometimes we can choose to just simply contain our energy. That's different than choosing to be small. And what are some of the things that make us small? Blame, guilt, shame, victim, pride, too much pride, all the things that make us not in a state of creativity, bloom, and expansion. So think about those things that make you feel that way. And tonight, I want you to feel what it feels like as you expand your breath, expand your energy. What does it feel like to start from the heart and to expand out? Expanding your energy field, the possibilities, the joy, the brightness, the creativity, the wonder, the curiosity, the willingness, the courage to bloom, the courage to expand in a world that doesn't always encourage it. As you bring your tea to your heart, place your left hand under the tea, bring it close to your heart, and simply feel what it feels like to expand your energy into a state of blooming and growth, into a state of color, creativity, self-expression, sensuality, and the senses. Now I want you to ask yourself, what do I feel when I'm expansive? What do I feel when I'm blooming? What do I feel when I'm in possibility? And feel the sensations of what it feels like to be a blooming flower of possibility. And now, go ahead and shrink down into an old story of victimhood or anger, frustration, negativity. Think about something that wronged you, something that made you mad, somebody who didn't see you or blamed you. Think about that. Feel what it feels like in your body to be there. Maybe you feel some tension. Maybe you feel tight in the throat. Maybe your heart hurts. Feel what it feels like to shrink. And now, feel what it feels like to have that choice in every moment. The mindfulness it takes to choose to bloom in each breath and each moment. What does it feel like? Now, as you sip your tea, really cement that energy of that choice you have to be expansive and blooming, creative, curious, willing, filled with appreciation, gratitude, joy, and wonder. Your eyesight brightens, possibilities are endless. You might not know how to get there, but you know you probably will. Now you know what it feels like in the body. So this week, I want you to feel what it feels like to bloom like a wildflower, to be in touch with nature in all of her energetic expansion this time of year. The wildflowers, for us, we have tons of mustard flowers. The green grasses, tall. For us, we have the oak trees, all bright and big. Feel what that feels like to be in touch and in sync and aligned with nature in her glory. And then taste your tea with all that. Yum. Ooh, I haven't had this tea probably in a year. Perfumes of Provence. Lavender and rose and jasmine. Yummy. Okay. Okay, I've spilled so much on my pink dress. The clumsy tea lady. Okay. Such a good reminder. Let's do our readings and then we'll do our giveaway. It's a Sagittarius thing. It is a Sagittarius thing. It turns out we are the clumsiest of the zodiac, according to Rachel, our astrologer. Yeah. December 5th. Oh, Tani. My husband's the 7th. I'm proud of it too, Claudia. So welcome, Sonia. Glad you're here. Yeah, so let's just be reminded, right? And that will be lovely. We'll just keep refining our blooming this week in a gorgeous way. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at that. I always get this card with, okay. Okay, well, this is a good reading. So we got the stress card. So the stress card, I want to invite you to take a look. I always get this with people who are juggling a lot. The stress card is the 7 of Fire in this deck, and he's trying to keep everything up in the air, and he's juggling so much, and then he's got this monkey, the subconscious, the monkey on your back, right? Who's threatening to pop the bubble that's keeping him afloat. I always point out, though, to anyone who I pull this card for, in that, look how close he is to the ground. The stress is very imagined. The stress isn't necessarily real. The stress is often a story we're telling. And the stress might be our imagination that is spinning a tale that's no longer true, or that could simply be changed with some intentionality and presence, right? So with that, I got truth popped out of the angel card bowl and simplicity, okay? So truth, what is the truth of our stress? Is there truth to the stories we're telling ourselves? Are we stressed because we are putting that stress story on ourselves, or are we stressed because it's real life stress? And stress is never, ever going to go away. There's always going to be stress. Life on earth is stressful. It's okay. We're going to have it. But how can we simplify by telling ourselves the truth of the stress, that we don't have to keep the candles in the air. Nobody cares. We don't have to juggle everything. We don't have to play the French horn while we're juggling, while we're running on an imaginary bubble a foot above the ground, right? We don't need to own this story. We can watch it go across the screen of our minds and let it go. Stress is imagined often. And yes, there are times in our lives where there is stress, but our choice on how we want to process it is the next level of refinement that we can get ourselves to, right? Is this stress true? Am I telling myself am I making this more stressful than it needs to be? And for me, I'm a drama queen and I create tons of stress. And, it's my personality. And oftentimes when I take a breath and I have my cup of tea mindfully and I ask myself, is this true? How can I simplify this? The stress usually isn't as big as I think. I'm usually creating it. So that also happens. Okay, so that's our reading. Yeah, 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 letting go of mind stories. That's a good way to put it, Anjali. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep drinking my flowers over here on the flower moon, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. Yeah, Claudia, do we need to take on as much as we take on? Or is that an old story too? Like if we don't do it, no one else will do it? Or for me, I'm always like, well, if I don't do it, who will? Is there anyone who can? Okay, so tonight's giveaway, I want to apologize to all of you who are monthly box members who didn't get your perfume in your shipment. These are going out and you will get your perfume. I want to talk a little bit about the perfume in the giveaway tonight. Oh, you got it, Claudia? Oh, good. So, yes, so the perfume I made, so the perfume I made you is all essential oils. So this has rose essential oil, which is exceptionally amazing. And as you know, a little pricey. It's got vanilla essential oil, like the essential oil of vanilla. It's got green tea essential oil and lemon. So this is a sensual, yummy rose, vanilla, green tea, lemon blend. And I love it. So you will be able to buy it soon. We're making all sorts of perfumes, but this I've been carrying in my purse, and I love this blend because what you want to do is you want to stop using perfumes that are chemical because they actually are endocrine disruptors. So there's all these studies coming out about fragrance oils that are not essential oils and how they can damage your endocrine system. And so, yes, so Anita, we are making oils for after the bath as well. Yes, xenoestrogen, Shelley's saying, yeah. So this is, no chemical, pure, natural, CO2 extracted essential oils. And so this perfume is coming in the giveaway tonight. It's coming in the membership box this month. And then this month's tea is the Angel 555. So if any of you have had this, this is the Celestial Harmony, and this is tonight's giveaway. So if you're a member, oh, it's 555 right now, you guys on the West Coast. So if you're a member, you'll get, and you win tonight, you'll actually get an extra. So this is tonight's giveaway. It's the beautiful organic natural perfume with pure essential oils and the 555 Angel Tea. And this is rose, chamomile, apple, papaya, mango, lemon, ashwagandha. And then I did some really beautiful extracts. So this is a really yummy, beautiful, floral, fruity. It's just like, it smells like cake. It's cake. It's flower cake, nature's cake. I love it. So this is tonight's giveaway, the 555 and the beautiful natural perfume, essential oil perfume. And then I just wanted to show you guys the Traveler. The Traveler is super cute. And then we also have started making the 1 ounce pouches again. And we're also gonna make slightly bigger pouches like this. So all this stuff is in, and we'll be shipping. If you are a member and haven't gotten it, you'll be getting it soon. All right, darling faces. I wanted to also, before I announce the winner or do the drawing, I wanted to also let you all know that we're doing a special research team circle. So if you are interested in doing a 30-day research project with us by drinking the not Bohemian Breakfast, but the Breakfast with Benefits teas, once a day for 30 days, or at least regularly for 30 days. We are, Ashley's gonna be putting in a link. The submission form Ashley just put in the chat, we'll also send out an email, but we will send you guys a month's worth of Bohemian Breakfast. In return, you guys have to do a daily log of how it makes you feel so that we can get actual research done, because I'm feeling great with the Breakfast with Benefits teas. The blood sugar balance has been helping me a ton. I'm noticing in our community chat, if you are part of our community page on Facebook, great. If you're not, please join it. It's a great group. And on that page, a lot of you are posting your results. And so I really want to do a proper 30-day research project with that tea. And it's all about drinking your herbs instead of taking them in pills, or just starting to drink herbs with it. So the link is there. It's a jot form. And I would love for you to participate. If you've already ordered, oh, good, Heather. If you've already ordered and you have some, let us know how it's been helping you. And then if you want to participate in the 30 days, you can still do that. And I think we're going to also, we'll be doing this for all of the new medicinal herbal teas that are coming out. So if you don't want to do the black tea Breakfast with Benefits one, just know we're going to have the perimenopause, menopause teas coming out next with the Divine Timing collection. So we'll be doing a research group there. Then we'll also be doing one with the Ayurvedic wellness teas that are coming out, the saffron teas. So really excited. So Edith, so it looks like we'll also put this jot form link into the Facebook group. Ashley keeps reposting it here, and you're welcome, Jessica. Yeah, we just want to make sure that the teas are effective. We want you to have the best results with them, and we really want to learn how they're working for you. So I'm doing the giveaway now. I'm choosing a winner. Who is going to be our winner tonight? Who is going to bloom with some 555 and this gorgeous essential oil perfume? Whose turn is it, angels? Fiona Manning, who's sipping London Fog in Port Hueneme. Fiona Manning, are you still here, lovey? Let me see you in the chat. Fiona, yes, you're here. Congratulations, honey. So you won a jar of 555 and the essential oil perfume that comes in this month's membership box, the School of Magic. So congratulations, Fiona. Please email your address to ashley@clubmagichour.com. For those of you who are interested in the research circle, please make sure you check for that link if you didn't get it. We will be posting it on our Facebook community page as well as across all social. We're only taking a small group. We're hoping around 40 or 50. And we want to make sure that we have enough of you to where we can really see, but that there's not so many of you that we can't run it. Just a quick housekeeping thing. Next Monday is our membership class right before Magic Monday. So for those of you who are part of the School of Magic, we will be doing our membership class for 555. It's going to be a very fun one. It's about harmonizing with change. And then next Monday will be my last Magic Monday for a couple weeks. I'm going to China to go to a pu'er factory, which is the basis of most of our black teas, to do a ribbon cutting and to go to the Longjing Dragon Well Festival and learn more about some teas in Yunnan. And I know, Elena, I know. And so we will be doing that. Oh, that's cool. Jody, wow. So next Monday will be my last Magic Monday for a couple weeks, but I will be posting a lot from China and the tea festivals, the spring tea festivals there. I'll be posting from the Pu'er factory in Pu'er City, China, where we'll be doing a ribbon cutting, opening a new Pu'er factory, and it's very, very exciting. And the saffron teas will be ready soon, Jean. And yeah, so I love you all. I will see you next Monday. And I hope you have a wonderful week in bloom. Remember to feel that energy of blooming and not shrinking, and look at what that feels like. And remember that mindfulness in every sip. Okay, I love you all. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous week. Okay, bye. Thank you.